From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him, Todd.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down at them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Kruger. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Beebe. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll line up for a second down play. These DBs going to give a little cushion. He's going to pass on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out route. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Beebe. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Vega. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to...
Pass on the way out. It's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. The offense starts with a short field. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Oh, gave the defender the business. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's right on target.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Grabs it in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Rice rushes to the line. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what to...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Man, I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A little screen to the running back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's got it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The defense was asking for that penalty immediately, and they got it. Offensive pass interference waves off the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And it is a chunk play, a huge brings it to an end.
Nehemiah for first down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Dropping back, it's Kruger. Snags it over the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
3rd down play from the gun. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The snap sets up the throw. They're trying to get to it. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Owls want to move quickly. Corners are going to bail. Looking downfield, it's Kruger. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls. Oh, Uncle Mo's changed sidelines.
Look out, bro. close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get one...
Nothing but green ahead. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best play...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Kruger. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. They're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Now on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Touchdown! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here. Space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. to throw here on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes a catch on the left. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Michigan! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the